All right, welcome Bomb Squad to TNT episode 45. It's September 4th. We got ourselves a little Saturday show on a Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. I'm all messed up with the days with this Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
You know, I kept thinking it was Monday all day today, but it wasn't. It was
It
Tuesday.
wasn't. I ran into a guy who thought it was Wednesday today.
Whoa.
I had one of those things where like it was like, only happened an hour ago. And I was just like, it was my trainer. I was trying to schedule the next day I was going to go. And I was like, so wait, today's Tuesday. And he's like, today's Tuesday? I thought it was Wednesday. I always feel bad when like you do that and somebody goes through an entire day thinking it's Wednesday and you set them back 24 hours.
You just burst their bubble.
Yeah. They're going to find out eventually.
Well, how do you think they'll feel when they wake up on Saturday and they realize it's Friday?
Oh, I've been there. It's the worst.
At least you broke it to him now and he doesn't have to, he gets it out of the way.
Reality. Yeah. But how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm ready to get in the mud right now and just wrestle around.
Same. I'm fucking nothing can stop me right now. I'm fucking cranked for football. I can't believe it's here. This has to have been the longest off season of my entire career as a fan.
Yeah, I mean the funny thing is it was probably the same length as all the other ones, but
for sure is. But it just felt because last year we were so out of it so early. It was just one of those seasons. You're a Giants fan. Same thing happened to you guys. Once you open up a season and you're like 2-6, you're just like, fuck.
Try starting 0-4. And losing your top 3 wide receivers in that 4th loss. And it's just like, okay, let's get a good draft pick. And we did. I'm excited about it.
I mean, that happened to us, but we just didn't have a bye week last year, which people just fucking forget. I don't understand. And now there's a hurricane that's going to just drop in New Orleans, coming up. Hurricane Gordon.
Gregory or something. It's a G.
Gordon.
Is it Gordon?
Hurricane Gordon. Yeah.
And it's going – and so you're playing in New Orleans. That's where
we're in the Superdome. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? And if stop putting us in a position for this to happen again. Put us in – we play the AFC West this year, North. Just give us the Pittsburgh game or something week 1. Something where it's not going to affect us.
I bet you Goodell's sitting there. When he made the schedule, he was sitting there with the Farmer's Almanac, and he was like, all right, this is where the Hurricane's going to be.
Put the Bucks
Put the Bucks there,
the Bucks there. Those fuckers. But anyway, so football's right around the corner. I cannot fucking wait. 3 actual days because the Falcons play the Eagles. So that's a huge game.
Right.
So, and for you, the Eagles lose and they're 0-1 and the Giants are 0-0, it's pretty much a win. If the Falcons lose to their 0-1, it's pretty much 1-0 for the Bucks.
Yeah.
All right. So Saturday show, classic 4-pack of questions and our world famous segments. So let's go right into the classic 4-pack here, huh? Hit it, Kane. Jumbies, I'm going to take that fucking mouse and throw it out the goddamn window again. Every time.
You've thrown it out the window before?
Yes, I have. Because her screen is a little open. I just chucked it out there as a message. I just walked downstairs and get it, but I just wanted to prove a point to her. Point was not received, I guess. Fucking cat.
She's calling your bluff.
So she's quiet all day, and then I just open the podcast and she just starts poking that goddamn squeak toy, and it just drives me fucking bananas. But I think that worked.
It's really not that bad.
I hear it when because I don't know. My ears are just I hate that sound and I can hear it, but most people probably can't. Same with the heat. When the heat comes on, shout out in front of the program, the heat.
Well, I mean, if you hate that sound, maybe you should get her a different toy.
She likes that one though. But you're right. I mean,
she's a fucking cat and you're feeding her and you're giving her a domicile to live in.
And I got her from the kill shelter too. So she
fucking owes you, man. Give her just give her just give her a scratch and post. Let her just hump that all day.
She's got it. She didn't use it. Waste of money.
Dumb bitch.
Fucking thing. Anyway, so question 1 of the 4-pack. We got a simple 4-pack today. We're keeping it simple.
I know, very, very broad questions.
I had to kind of write that. I was scrambling. I was busy today. I had to just throw this together real fast, but fuck it. We make a lot of stuff out of nothing. But question 1, what's your favorite thing in the world? That really is a mail-in question for a 4-pack, but go ahead.
Wait until the next one. I love cheese, man. Just every kind of cheese. Just cheese, American, mozzarella, provolone, Asiago, Munster, Parmesan, cheddar. I love cheddar. Give me a sharp cheddar. Give me a block of sharp cheddar. Blue, I love blue. Gorgonzola.
Even blue, in a wheel of blue cheese, just having a couple slices of it.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Okay. I've never had it. I heard it's disgusting.
Get some Asiago brie. You ever had brie?
I don't think so.
It's the soft cheese, right? You know, it has like a rind around it, and the inside is like soft, and you melt it on things, and it's just like.
Is that where ricotta cheese comes from on pizza?
No, brie. Brie is French. It's a different cheese.
No wonder it's soft.
Yeah, ricotta I love too.
I think we've talked about this, but we'll bring it back. Like power rank top 3 cheeses. Let's start with 3. No, let's start with 1. What's the number 1 cheese?
I gotta go with mozzarella.
Yeah,
and I'm going versatile. And I'm going sharp cheddar. Then I'm going. Gonna go
between American and something right now, aren't you?
No, the Parmesan Reggiano.
Ooh,
that's that fancy shit.
Okay, that sounds good.
I actually for Christmas I bought my parents like a 12-pound block of it for my job. Yeah, it's like a giant block of cheese. We still have some in there.
So you're just like a big hors d'oeuvres guy.
Oh, I don't need a meal. Just give me a platter of cheese. Cheese and salami and meats and stuff.
Yeah, and pepperoni.
Maybe some little peppers in there or something, some olives.
Yeah.
Just antipasto. Give me some cold antipasto and I'm happy with that.
I'd have to go number 1, mozzarella. Did I get that right?
That's if you're going for the Giada.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. I'll go mozzarella cheese. I'll go American cheese number 2. The number 3. I love provolone cheese. I think 3 would be provolone. Big provolone guy. Because I don't really say like for hors d'oeuvres, I'll have some cheese when it's around for sure. Yeah. And when that's the case, mozzarella 100,000 times out of it. Like that's the best cheese you could have, just hors d'oeuvre. Wash it down with a beer. Most people do it with wine, but I'll wash it down with a beer.
Yeah, no, you can fuck it. Why not?
Exactly. Pepperoni in there. But I love like my cheese is always going to be incorporated on a sandwich. And those are the cheeses that always go best with sandwiches.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I actually I found these cheeses at my job. They were doing like a taste testing, like when you walk in, like a little demo or whatever. Mm-hmm. And one of them, it's like a sharp cheddar, but it's almost like a Parmesan it tastes like, but it's soaked in red wine.
Right.
So it's just like it has like this like red, like kind of purplish reddish like shell on the outside. But it's like you eat that, and that's where all the flavor is. And you eat that with some red wine. And they have another one that's the same thing, but it's soaked in a balsamic vinegar.
Oh,
so fucking good. That actually I might have to kick all those other cheeses out.
I might need you for when we do Tom Subs down the road. Like maybe, I mean, we're all about the bread, but like that cheese right there, like the cheese with the vinegar flavor already in, put onto an Italian sub, that'd be game changing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing is kind of like a hard, crumbly cheese, so it's like it's hard for sandwiches. But we can
just the idea
figure something out. Yeah, no, I mean it's possible. I'm not shutting it down. I'm just saying, I might have to do some R&D, some research and development. You know?
Okay, all right. Come up with like a Tom Sub specialty cheese. Maybe we'll hit the farms or something like that, and we'll go cheese making.
I'll just soak the cheese in my special sauce.
Ooh, what's that?
You don't want to know.
Semen.
Animal semen.
Gross. So mine is football. That's it.
Self-explanatory.
I could not live without the game of football. I wouldn't want to. That's it. That my whole life revolves around the game of football. When it's off, I'm off. I'm just kind of sitting there waiting for me. Once the season ends and we're terrible, I'm happy it's over, and I'm just like, let's relax. Like it's over. They can't hurt you now.
In a couple months to just like recover.
Yeah, and like it's like February, it's freezing, the snow's piling up. It's a very dark period. But the draft is coming up, and there's really no way to lose that immediately. You find out about that when you're losing everything else.
Yeah, you can always convince yourself that you had a good draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're the Jets and you just boo every pick.
Yeah. Baseball is a great way to kill the time. I love baseball, but like everything is just killing time until football, and it's finally fucking here. I mean, it's still like a couple days away. It's still taking forever. I'm just really praying.
Here, though.
Yeah, I'm just praying. Like we have the hardest schedule of, like in the history of the league. Apparently, like on paper, with like based on in the Super Bowl era with the Saints, the Eagles, and the Pittsburgh Steelers is our first 3 games without our starting quarterback. Steelers on Monday night too. Saints in the dome. Like it is as hard as it gets. Like when the schedule came out, I was just like, okay, let's see who we got here. Whoa, what the fuck, man? And so I'm like in that moment where I'm just like, okay, we could do it if we just like put our minds to it. But like Tones, our season could very well end immediately again this year.
Yeah, it's I mean, you got to win the first game against the Saints. Then you what? You got the Eagles after that.
Eagles at home with Nick Foles, so that's actually a winnable game.
Nick Foles, yeah. I mean, he did win the Super Bowl, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
He's terrible in the offseason, apparently, and he's been bad in practice. But like, I'm sure
that
he
makes sense.
Do it, yeah.
For the Bucs, he'll turn it on. And the Steelers, I mean, is Le'Veon Bell? Is he even like? I don't think he's played it all yet, has he? Like he's open out, so he might not even. Who knows? He might not be there.
Yeah, I mean, we're really good against the run, but we're just terrible against the pass.
Yeah.
Like we'll let up record numbers to quarterbacks. Like Drew Brees in the Superdome is just like the worst thing ever when we play them there. He just lights us up for like 458 yards.
Yeah.
We're minus 9.5 in that game too. But hey, we still have a few days of not losing. I don't have to worry about it until Sunday at 1. And it is going to be incredible. I got to go to every time we win a big game. I think I told you I get a Sinatra. So this is a Sinatra game.
Sinatra game. You're establishing.
I think the first 3 games are Sinatra games. So I really like the Bet DSI cash out was really huge.
Yeah.
I think I could afford 2.5 Sinatras. But yeah, football, no doubt. So question number 2 of the Classic 4-pack: what is your least favorite thing in the world?
People that tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, it's my number 1 rule. Don't tell me my business.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You do what you're going to do and just leave me alone. We don't have to. I'm not going to comment on your shit. Don't be nosy. Don't look into my shit. And let me just fucking live my life. If I want to sit here and I want to watch fucking Netflix and TV shows and movies all day, or play video games all day, or watch football all day, like I'm going to fucking do it. And who are you to tell me to go do something? What does that mean?
You essentially just described my entire life there, by the way, on a whim.
But if someone tells you, "Oh, go out and do something," what am I going to do? I'm going to go mountain climbing. I'm not going to climb a fucking.
I've done those things, and they're not that great.
No, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going to go ride a bike. I don't even know how to ride a bike. Okay, I'm not going to go for a run.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I'm not going for a jog.
I mean, that is pathetic, though, Toads.
Doesn't matter. I don't need to ride a bike. We don't live in like we have cars. We don't need bikes. Bikes are just a pure novelty at this point.
Bikes are for annoying people.
Bikes are for bitches.
Bikes are for bitches. That's right. That's our we've made our stance on that very clear over the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
We are not bicyclist friendly around here. Bikes are for bitches. I like what you just came up with there. That's going to be our new hashtag for a lot of things. Bikes are for bitches.
Bikes are for bitches.
Yeah, but yeah, don't let people tell you your business.
Yeah.
That's it.
If I want to eat a whole fucking block of cheese, let me do it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll regret it later and I'll hate myself for it, but that's my decision.
Yeah. Oof, I'll tell you, the indigestion you get from cheese. Oh, it's the worst. The worst of the indigestions.
That's why I have such trouble shitting, is because like I eat so much cheese.
Yeah.
Like, it just blocks me up. So I mean, it's just, but like I accept that. I understand that. And it's something that, like, it's my decision and I'm going to do it. Like, yeah, I'm going to hate it tomorrow when I get home from work and I got to sit there and try and shit for an hour. But you know what? That's the price you pay for deliciousness.
Yep, exactly. So my least favorite thing in the world is theater. I don't like it. I don't like anybody who likes it. I don't want to be near anybody who even thinks about liking it. I hate theater so fucking much. I don't know why. It's really irrational, but just the whole culture of it, because you get the snarky hippies that come with it. It's just
really gay.
It's very gay. It's very gay. And I mean, I could sit there and just be like, this is making me look terrible. These theater actors, the live actors just giving their heart and soul as an actor on the stage. I'm just sitting there just like, you're acting, bro. You're a loser. Like, this is what like these Hollywood guys get paid millions and millions of dollars to do, is this shit.
Except they don't like prance around and stuff. They act out normal. Like the guys on Broadway and shit, they're like prancing around and doing like pirouettes and I don't know what the fuck.
Why can't theater, why can't they just do like Tarantino movies or something like on a stage? I don't, maybe I assume it's just too difficult to make up anything really creative. Like people are just like, yeah, I have to see Hamilton. Like the whole world is scrambling to the theater to go pay $9,000 to see Hamilton. What a fucking barely I barely remember that president.
I wasn't around for him. I don't know about you, but I mean,
like, is there a George Washington play? That would be way better. I don't think he
was even president.
Yeah, I think he was.
Was he? What was Alexander Hamilton?
Alexander Hamilton? Yeah, he was a president, I think.
I thought he wasn't. I don't know. Alexander. How do you spell Alexander Hamilton?
Alexander Ham.
I got it. Was he a president?
Yeah, I think he was.
I don't think he was, man.
All right, well, it doesn't matter because fuck him and fuck his stupid fucking play. Like all these people, like they'll come back like I just saw Hamilton this week. It changed my life. I'm like, I fucking doubt it. There's no way it was that fucking good. Like, have you seen movies? Like that will change your life, but theater, live acting,
you can do so much more with like a movie.
Yeah,
like there's so much more. Like you could put like boobs in there, or you could put like explosions. You could shoot people.
Yeah,
you know, there's all kinds of shit you can do.
Like, oh my, like you couldn't like imagine if I had a significant other, if I had like a boyfriend who was just like real into theater, we wouldn't be together, first of all. But like if he was like, you have to go to the show with me for my birthday or something like that, I'd tell him to go fuck himself. Absolutely not. I'll pay you $200 to allow me not to go. That's how like I'm not going to deal with the theater. So
if someone like buys you a ticket and is like, here you go. Like, no, I don't
I'll fucking take my lighter out of my pocket and fucking burn it right in front of him.
And they give him $200. Like, I'm not coming.
Yes, I'm not going. Not at all. I'm not sitting through that bullshit. If you end up forcing me to go, I'm just going to go take a shit for the entire play. Like, or something. I don't know. Wouldn't get me there. There's nothing you can do to get me to a theater ever.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like, fuck the Tony Awards. Fuck those people.
I don't think he was president, man.
Good. I wouldn't have voted for him based on the play that I haven't seen. Never seen.
Well, clearly because he was a Federalist.
Oof. What does that mean? He wants more government?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Something. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Okay. So question number 3 of the classic 4-pack. If you were a god, what would you want to be the god of?
I would want to be the god of chill.
The god of chill?
Yeah, just hanging out.
Chilling out.
Yeah, chillaxing. I don't know.
The god of chill.
Just, yeah. You know, I mean, look, I'm a laid back guy. I'm not gonna be the god of war. Yeah. I mean, like I'm not a warmongering type.
You'd be kind of a waste of a god, to be honest.
The god of chill? Everyone's got to chill.
What are you gonna do? Just wave at people?
Like I'll just like be fanned and have like people feed me grapes.
Oh.
So like I'll be like one of those guys that you have to like, not make sacrifices to me. Like I don't want you out there killing people and stuff for me. But
bring you cheese.
Bring offerings. Bring me cheese. I'll be the god of cheese. I'll be the god of cheese.
That's what I'm talking about. The god of cheese.
The god of cheese. Yeah. Cheese the answer. God of cheese. I'm doing that. Okay. I'll just like make all different kinds of cheese. And there'll be gifts from God.
And you'll fucking throw them down from the heavens at the farmers and just be like, look what I have created. Behold.
Like, just sprinkling some like blue cheese on them, like a Salt Bay. Just
yeah.
Here's some Parmesan.
It's cheese tray from the hand of the gods, the god of cheese. Like imagine like the council of gods and they're having the meetings and you're just like in the back.
Just got a cheese platter, just eating.
This is just like, what have you been up to? God of cheese? Oh, you know.
Cheesing it up.
Cheesing it up, you know, making new cheeses, working on a new cheese. Hoping to drop it at the end of this month.
I'm sitting in the meeting with all the guys. I'm just eating my cheese, and Zeus is like
sampling cheese to everybody.
Like, I hope you brought enough for everyone else. And I snap my fingers. I'm like, yeah. And everyone just got like a wheel of cheese on their plate.
Poseidon, come check out this cheese. I just made it. It's really good. You'd love it. It's got a lot of water in it. Yeah. I would be the god of thunder and rock and roll. Yeah. So, I mean, mainly the rock and roll one. I feel like there has to be a god of rock and roll. Ozzy's the prince of darkness, so like not the god. I think the god of rock and roll is probably, I don't know, probably Lemmy from Motorhead. But Hetfield is he's incredible, but he wouldn't be the god because he wasn't early enough. You have to be like, you know, one of the founders, I guess.
Would he be the god of metal?
No, the god of metal is Lemmy.
Okay.
Lemmy's like hard rock and metal. The god of just regular rock is probably Eric Clapton, maybe, or Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, Clapton. Clapton's probably like the god of like that oversees all of rock. But yeah, Hetfield would be just he'd be a knight, a really damn good one, a guy you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
And like one of those, like if you're in a video game and like you know you have bosses, like if you're running Hetfield, like it's gonna take about 200 tries to get past him.
Gotcha. So I mean, he I feel like he'd kind of be like the Thor to like Zeus, you know, in
Yeah.
a sense. Like he'd be like the next step down.
Yeah. He's an indestructible, fast monster of a god. James Hetfield is. I would like to oversee all of them, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably already exists. Lemmy died a couple years ago, and he probably just had a throne waiting for him up there. And just like, we've been awaiting your service, Lemmy. That guy lived 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
He just fucking did whatever he wanted to and just went. He just rode it all the way to the end. That entire band, Motorhead, is dead.
Really?
The whole band is dead.
I mean, when were they big?
70s was when they debuted, and like then you know the whole way through, you know, like the Ace of Spades, that song, like that's them. They were pretty big. And then they just like did every drug imaginable, just went like hardcore, and they all just died at like 60, pretty much.
I mean, to make it like as a rock star, to make it to 60, if you're just like going crazy, that's not a bad run.
Ozzy Osbourne is like 70.
Yeah, he's barely.
He is a medical miracle.
He's a walking, talking vegetable.
That guy used to shoot up like very bad amounts of heroin and then just like rip cocaine and then just drink and just do whatever. That's why he's like, I understand what he's, but like he would do it all in one sitting. And he just, I mean, like you can't really understand him too much anymore, but only when he sings. I've seen him like 3 times and he sounds great live.
I was going to say, I've heard that like, you know, as soon as he starts singing, it's fine. You know, there's no.
You hear him crystal clear.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. I mean, like, as he got, like, because I saw him with Sabbath, like, they just turned up the guitar really loud and the drums really loud. So he kind of drowned him a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of the song is just, like, a lot of songs are just him vocal with nothing. So you hear him then. But it sounded good. So he's the Prince of Darkness. Lemmy's God. So I guess my answer sucks. But anyway, all right. So to wrap up the 4-pack, what is one thing you really want to get invented?
No, I think this is actually something they're working on now. I could be wrong, but like something that lets you watch your dreams.
Oh, they're working on that? Man,
I think they are. That's what I'm saying. Like we'd ride this shit to the top.
Yeah.
Even like I had a pretty bizarre dream last night. It was there was
having a Stone Cold that was all dream.
Yeah, fuck it, Stone Cold. I had a hold on, I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna write.
I'm interested.
So I had my dream where I heard something like banging in my fridge, like moving. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I open it up. And there's a lobster in there, a big old lobster, like probably like 3 or 4 pound lobster, like a big boy. And he's moving, but like he's already been cooked.
Oh, so it's like a bright red lobster.
Yeah, and he's just like, but he's not like full on moving yet. He's just kind of like twitching, like he's like he's like in a container, and he's like twitching his way out of the container, and then he gets out of the container, and then he just starts crawling around my house. Like real aggressively, yeah, just like it's like darting around. So basically, I had like a zombie Terminator lobster in my house.
Oh,
which is terrifying,
dude. Lobsters are one of the things that I'm very thankful do not move fast because they are so scary looking.
Yeah, no, they're not. I mean, like today alone, I probably touched over 100 lobsters.
Yeah,
we got a delivery in, and I had to like pick them out and make sure like there weren't any dead ones in there.
Yeah.
And we got like 300 pounds.
You find any dead ones?
A few. I mean, they die like all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got like 300 pounds. I found 3 dead ones. That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You ever get bit?
Once.
Yeah. Are they already rubber banded with their claws, or?
Most of them are. Sometimes like they fall off or whatever. But yeah, it's like, you ever seen a cartoon when like someone gets bit and like
Yeah,
they
it
get
just
like
gets
the
all red and like
right.
balloons up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
Oh shit. So it's
Yeah.
not fun at all.
No, it's not fun. And this was a small one too. Like
Oh,
I saw one, like I told you, we get those big ones, those like 10-pound ones. Somebody like showed me ones that they put a clam in between its claw and it just broke the clam.
oh,
So like imagine what that would do to your finger.
yeah.
Yeah, not
Fucking
good.
break your finger, maybe even cut it right off. All right, that's crazy.
But yeah,
So
dream recorders, yeah.
yeah, dream recorders. So I have self-driving cars. We're getting there, but I mean, like, I always do these 3.5 hour drives from Baltimore to New Jersey, and I'm just sitting there like daydreaming when I do these drives. Just like imagine these self-driving cars where like I could just sit in the back seat with it like a 6-pack or something and just like relax and listen to some tunes for 3 hours while it gets me to my destination.
Yeah.
How great would that be?
It's like having your own personal like train or plane ride, kind of
Yeah.
You don't have to like do anything. You just sit there. You could drink. You could watch like a TV show. You can listen to music.
Yeah. We're so like we're not going to be alive, I don't think, for when that actually happens, because I think if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, like everybody, it all has to be automated. Every car on the road for it to work. Like, you can't have any rogue like drivers out there. You have to have like everybody on the same page and it'll be perfect driving.
With everybody on the same page, it would be 100% perfect. But honestly, like all they have to do is just make it to the point where it's better than it is now, like more safe,
Yeah,
than it is now. Because I mean, if you think about it, like if you're have an automated car, it's not going to take chances trying to switch lanes. Or
no, it's just a flat rate. Yeah,
it's just going to go, and it's got all these sensors and stuff. You could be driving and you hear something, you look, and then all of a sudden the car in front of you stopping. Like there's none of that. Like it's all automatic sensors. So I don't think, I mean, there are already cars that basically almost drive themselves now, like some of the Teslas and shit.
Yeah.
Like we're right there. Give it like 5 years and we're going to have like affordable self-driving cars, or at least like semi self-driving with like an option,
Yeah, like I could drive, but then like if I do the 3-hour trip, like I could just let it drive itself.
Yeah.
That would be, I cannot wait for that. Oh, man. All right. So we're going to hit a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get to our world famous segments. Sorry, I got to text my mom. That's why I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, ready to go.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Taylor Hicks. Welcome to segments. World famous segments. They really never get old. They're pretty good.
And they're world famous.
And they're world famous. Everybody knows about them.
Everybody knows them.
Even the Bin Ladens are like, oh yeah, well, the segments, yeah, of course, yeah, TNT.
My favorite.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Bin Ladens left. Oh wait, there is. The dad is left, I think.
There's probably a couple of little Bin Ladens running around.
Yeah, a few Ladens. Little bastards. All right, so our first segment is a literally. So what are we breaking down literally today, Tones?
My stomach is doing flips.
I don't hear that one too often, but
you never heard like if someone's like, they're taking a lot of shits or whatever. Yeah, my stomach's doing flips or whatever. Like,
yeah,
it's like I'm not sure if it's like your actual like intestines just like kind of like twisting around, and because then that would be bad if you get all that knotted up.
Yeah,
it's like
if you're thinking of like the actual like little pouch that is your stomach doing flips, yeah, that's
it's kind of amazing with that, and like the large intestine, small intestine, whatever. Like think about you take a pair of iPhone headphones, right?
Yeah,
you put them in your pocket, you walk around for an hour, you take them out, you can't use them again ever. Like they're just so tangled.
Yeah,
from just walking. Now, how does our stomach not just naturally just tangle up and tie knots in itself? And
that's a good point. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't expecting you to know, but just some food for thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, just like imagine like you're just walking down the street and your stomach's just doing flips, and it's just
You'll for sure shit your pants. It will just force it out. I guess
yeah,
your stomach's just flipping all over the place, just gonna push stuff downward. And then it's gonna get all tangled. That would be a mess.
it could even come out the top too. You don't know, like if it's just shaking it out, just like especially like what if you had like some like carbonated beverage and start
pack of Mentos and a Diet Coke in there, and then all of a sudden your stomach starts doing flips. You're just gonna be fucking blowing up. You combust. I think.
Yeah, I think you could.
Do you believe in spontaneous human combustion?
Yeah, I do.
I knew you would. You're an idiot.
Well, how do you know?
I just know you can't spontaneously just blow up.
But
now we're talking about stomach flips. I don't know.
Maybe there's like apparently a handful of them a year.
Really?
Yeah, like that quote from Spinal Tap is like that. It's actually based off of a real thing. Yeah, no, I mean, just Google spontaneous combustion, see what comes up.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are confusing spontaneous human combustion with suicide bombers. But it happened so fast, it probably looks the same. But I don't know. Maybe I will look into it. I doubt it actually happens. It'd be wild to see that happen and just sitting there and just like.
Imagine trying to like explain that to the cops. If, like you just
exploded.
You just combusted spontaneously.
He just blew up. Yeah, that's stomach doing flips. Yeah. Speaking of stomach, I am hungry and I think I'm gonna get barbecue tonight, even though I know I shouldn't. But I said like 4 o'clock. I was like, fuck it, I gotta get some barbecue tonight. I'm gonna follow through with it.
You're gonna get some ribs, some brisket. What do you
brisket? 3 meat platter, brisket,
Ooh.
pulled pork, and a sausage leg.
Ooh. What kind of fixes?
Fries, barbecue French fries, and probably some mac and cheese, Gouda mac and cheese.
The mac. I was gonna say I always go mac and cheese. You gotta have mac and cheese.
And they always give me a free piece of cornbread. And I immediately throw it out, just like because I want to convince myself that I'm like trying to take it easy on the carbs. Like, see, look, I'm throwing away the bread. Only meats.
You're having a whole 3 meat platter with all the fixings, and you're not gonna eat a little piece of cornbread. Let's get corn in there. Corn's good for you.
Oh shit, that's true. Fuck. All right, I'll eat the cornbread tonight then.
You ever had jalapeno cornbread?
No.
That's just fucking good.
They put jalapenos in the sausage links at this place that I always get. It's jalapeno cheddar. So like when you cut it with a knife, sometimes the cheese is out. You get some jalapenos in there. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. I'm definitely getting it.
You got to take a bite of the sausage and a bite of the cornbread.
Okay. The jalapeno cornbread. Yeah. This place doesn't have jalapeno cornbread.
No, but I'm saying like you get the jalapeno from the sausage and then you eat the cornbred.
You kind of like put out the fire a little bit.
Make it in your mouth,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe I will. And this place is incredible brisket. It just falls apart in your mouth. It's so good. Doesn't need any sauce. It's just good meat.
There's nothing better than good meat.
There's really not. I mean, cheese, I guess, be the only thing in your world.
Yeah, but I mean, like cheese, I just need on a daily basis. But like, if you put a platter of barbecued meats in front of me or a platter of cheese, I'm going to the barbecued meats. You don't get to have it that often,
Yeah, unless you're me, of course.
Yeah.
Everything delivers in Baltimore. So one thing that's awesome about Baltimore. So I have barbecue like once a week, maybe 2 weeks.
There's a pretty good barbecue place that delivers to me, but last time I got it took like 2 hours. I think I had a bone about that on here.
Did you order it and then they started smoking it? Like, wait.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go smoke it out in the back. We'll be there in 8 hours.
All right, hold on. I gotta go kill this pig.
So I had a long day. No, you didn't.
No, your day was just as long as everyone else's.
It was the same as everybody else's, pal. Sorry to break it to you.
You're not special. Your life does not defy the laws of physics, the laws of time and space.
Yeah, you had the same day as everybody else. Maybe it sucked a little bit more, but it wasn't longer. Unless you're a space cowboy traveling through space and time.
True. Unless you're in a wormhole or a black hole or
Black Stargate. Throwback to Saddam Hussein and the the Stay Woke.
The Stay Woke.
But yeah, like, when we do these two, after like I kind of go over them, I just kind of get sick of people saying them too. So like when I hear it, I'm just like, if I'm in a bad mood, I'll call them out on it. on their bullshit. I had a long day.
Did your day was just as long as mine, Susan.
We got here at the same exact amount of time to have this conversation. It took us the exact same amount of time. You idiot. Didn't have a long day. So stop saying it. I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that brings us to our second segment, which is reviews. A review of anything.
Yes.
So what did you do? Something new? You have some feedback?
So I just bought a teeter. You know what a teeter is?
No.
All right, I'm gonna turn my camera on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but
oh, look at that! It's a dildo.
No, it's not a dildo. It's one of those things that you kind of like you strap your feet in, and then
I know what it is. I had a couple of friends who have them.
Yeah, it's basically to like decompress your back. So like you just kind of hang upside down. It's kind of like my little. I have it like in my man cave, so it's like my bat cave now.
Yeah,
I'm just like hanging upside down, just like looking at my phone,
like literally like a bat.
Yeah, exactly, just like a bat. I even got I found the promo code, so I got like the free cover that has like the heat, like the vibration on it. So I'm just like
a massage thing. So you just do that while you're upside down.
Yeah, I'm just hanging upside down, like.
Can you do like flips if you want to?
No, I don't. This thing's restricting it.
It doesn't have 360-degree turning.
No, that would be terrifying.
Yeah,
it only goes so far.
Can you have it go straight up and like just be like Christ on the cross? Or
no, yeah. See, it doesn't like the most it has is maybe like I don't even know what kind of degree angle that is, but it's not like straight up. It's like a little bit back. You're kind of leaning back a little bit.
So you just land that thing?
Yeah, and it's a dangerous game because like when you're setting up and you're getting your feet in the holsters or whatever, like because it's not straight up. If you like lean back a little too far and you're not like buckled in, you just like you could just fall on your head. You know, just lean. But and it's actually easier than I thought it would be to like get back up.
Well, has that happened? What you just said, where you just like you buckle in and then like it's not locked and you just fall and hit your head in the ground?
No, it hasn't. It's like I've come close to like falling back too far and I grab the handles real quick and I pull myself back up. But it's a possibility.
Yeah,
but they're less coordinated. But to review it, you know, I've had it less than a week. But I mean, my back was feeling good today, which is a good thing. That's why I got it. My back always hurts. As of now, I'm going to give it a 7.2 sticks of dynamite. You know, it's an open-ended review. I might come back on next time, and if it's not working or it's working,
it's still fresh. Yeah, you got to see the results first,
right? But so far, I like it, and it's fun.
Yeah,
that's a plus.
It does look fun. Yeah. So I have MoneyGram. So I had to get my payout from BetDSI, as everybody knows, my fucking very what's the word? Hard to get money from my Syracuse winnings. So you had to go through all these hoops and ladders like we've talked about with them. And then they finally send you shit with MoneyGram. So I'm like, all right. So I go to the MoneyGram machine at CVS. There it looks like an ATM. You plug in all the shit that they give you. You type in your name. Then you go to the cash register after you fill it all out. And then you give her the main confirmation number. Bang. She just gives you the cash out of the register at CVS. Looks like you're robbing the place. They had to like call somebody else over. Like, yeah, I need this. $244 cash. Just hand it right over. And there were like bums, like crackheads who came in like asking me to use the MoneyGram machine.
Oh no.
So, like, you could tell that MoneyGram is very sketchy.
Yeah.
I would not recommend it. Like it's definitely it's a way to get like money wired to you internationally. So like if you have family back in Peru or something like that, and you're like killing it here with a job, you could MoneyGram it to them.
Do you think they have do you think they have MoneyGrams in the CVSs down there?
And they got them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know if they're easy to find in Peru. I've never been.
You got to climb a mountain, go into an old Mayan Incan temple. You got them in there.
Hey, capital of Peru, Lima. Look at that.
There you go.
Yep.
It's a lima bean.
Yep. Don't ask me how I know that. I just know it because I'm a genius. But yeah, MoneyGram, you know, BetDSI gave a lot of shit, but I'll tell you what, if you stay on them, it's actually a good system. The fee was only like $3.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And then they just go there, and you have to hold up the line a lot at CVS though, because they got to go get all the money. They don't keep that much cash in the register, and people are just like, "What is this?" And then they see her just handing me cash, and they're just like, "What?"
Just bringing out the duffel bags.
Yeah, they're like, "What is this?" I was just like, "Syracuse, bet them in the tournament next year. You'll fucking be in the spot with me." All right, so segment number 3, we have a Tom's Qualms. So you can see here, Tons, I'm wearing this shirt. It is a Weymouth Police Department shirt that Barstool put on sale for that cop that fell.
Yeah,
got killed by that asshole. I saw it and I had money in my account. I was like, fuck it, like, yeah, if 100% of the money is going to his family, I'll buy it. And it looks like a fucking gnarly shirt. So I was wearing it for the first time this past weekend, and I went to go buy some beer at the liquor store. And the woman at the register, I was like, "Oh, are you a police officer?" And I said yes. Like, I just kind of just came out. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a cop up there, Weymouth, Mass. Yeah, off duty, right? I'm like getting a pack of cigarettes in a 30-pack. I got my eye on you guys. Like, hey, respectable." But I go to that liquor store all the time when I'm home. So I think now they think that I moved away to be a cop in Weymouth, Massachusetts. So I think I'm gonna have to be that forever.
It should always be. Did you were you talking in like a Boston accent?
I started to gravitate towards it. Like I started like I didn't want to be blatantly obvious. I right there. I just kind of showed it. I just I was like obvious or something like that.
Like, I got a patrol car. I go patrol down by Harvard. Yeah.
No, I'm just a cop up in Weymouth. It's off week of Labor Day.
I just got these beers. I'm about to head over to the bar in a little bit.
Yeah, I got these beers, a couple pack of smokes. I'm on my off day. Make sure you stay out of trouble. Have a good day. Have a good Labor Day. Say hello to the family. But yeah, I mean, every time I go home, it's the liquor store right near my home, and it was a new staff member. So everybody there pretty much knows me because it's where I always buy my beer.
Right.
And then the new girl thinks I'm a cop. So that's what I'm going to be dealing with next time I'm home buying beer there.
Yeah. I mean, I think we were talking about this yesterday. Is that stolen valor? Is that considered stolen valor?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Or it's at least impersonating a police officer.
I don't think, it's definitely, all right.
It's a very minor form. Like, you're not dressing up in the full outfit and driving in a fake patrol car, but
there was just right when she asked me, I just kind of it just came out. Like, I wanted to be the thought of being a cop is just, I don't know, it's a masculine feeling. And right when she asked, I just didn't think and just kind of shot up yep, up in Weymouth, Mass. Officer up there, down here for break.
You got a whole backstory ready.
I'm a deputy.
I just lost my partner about a month ago.
Seen a lot of action. Yeah.
I'm on leave right now, trying to get over it.
Kind of sure on leave. Yeah, have some beers, kind of try to forget about it, anyway.
Yeah, they're about to transfer the K9 unit,
Yeah, we had a big drug bust up there in Connecticut the other week. It was a big deal. Found a lot of bodies, drugs. It'll kill you every time, let me tell you. Anyway, yes, just this 30-pack of beer. It's for me. So that's the qualm. So that's the new persona I will have to live at that liquor store in Ocean Township, New Jersey now. I'm officially a cop in Weymouth, Mass.
It could be worse things.
Yeah. I mean, the shirt fits so nice. I felt so confident. I feel like I look good in it. And I was asked, "Are you a cop?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." Yeah, I am. It's in my brain. Hungry for I don't know, ego food. I regretted it immediately. It's the qualm. Okay. So segment number 4, we have a bringing it back. What are you bringing back? Yawning? That's contagious,
I know. They say if you yawn and then, or someone yawns and then you yawn, then you have a connection with them.
Oh, I didn't yawn.
So to say, well, it's different over Skype. It's more of an in-person thing. But I want to bring back Super Soakers.
Oh man,
like Super they're still around, but they're not like the heyday of Super Soakers. Remember the ones you used to have a backpack that you just fill with water.
Dude, they got gnarlier and gnarlier every year.
Yeah, I mean, they were basically just like fire hoses by the end.
The original one was like the gray with the purple tubes that you pump.
Right. Yep.
I had the Super Soaker that was like Super Soaker 3000 or whatever. It was the green one that you have to plug. You have to like put it into a hose,
like a
charging station, and plug the end of the gun into that and hold it down. And when you fired it, it could go like 100 yards. Like if you did it close distance, like it was a power wash.
It was a power wash.
Like it hurt like fuck. It was like a legitimate weapon. I was the only one in town who had that. So like when kids had like the Super Soaker parties, I was like, oh, I just got to set up my charge station. Do you have a hose? They're like, what? And I'd set up and I would like legit like fucking murder kids out there with that thing.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, like once it got to the point where they had like ones that you had to like wear straps to to shoot. I mean, like that's as you know is getting ridiculous. But now it's I don't think. I mean, I haven't tried to use a Super Soaker in a while, so I don't know what they have exactly. But it's not what it was back when.
No. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to see me at any Super Soaker parties anyway now. It's just past me. It's I don't know. Or maybe if I had the old Super Soaker that I used to have where I could just dominate.
Yeah. And you know what it would be? I would want to go against a bunch of little kids.
Yeah. It's a little kid's game.
Well, I know, but I was saying I want to be me as an adult, like against like 10 little kids, and just have that like the one you were talking about, like the power washer, and just like it'd be like Billy Madison playing dodgeball. Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Just shoot them and they fucking fly back. Yeah. So I'm bringing back bitchin' as an adjective. When something's like awesome, like that's pretty bitchin'. Yeah. Like I don't know where that went. I think that definitely needs to be brought back. Like like let's use it. Like here, ask me how my day was.
How was your day?
Pretty bitchin'. I've got myself a barbecue and a motorcycle.
Yeah, and a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I don't know about the bitchin'. I don't know if I would use that one.
Bitchin'? You don't want to use it?
Not really.
It's a bitchin' car. What'd you get from the barbecue place? Brisket? Oh, bitchin'.
That just doesn't. I just couldn't see myself saying that. Like I think it's funny, but like for me, like I don't know. I don't think it would sound right coming.
I'll workshop it live in the streets and see how it goes.
Yeah, let me know. I'm curious.
One of these bitchin' hamburgers, like or something like that. It doesn't say bitchin' on the menu. I'm just throwing it in there to say like, can I have one of these awesome cheeseburgers? Guess you're right.
I'll take one of those bitchin' buffalo burgers.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, bitchin' buffalo burger. I like it.
I had some sex last night. It was bitchin'.
We can workshop it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, me personally, I don't think I would. Maybe I would be. Maybe it's like you ever see like a pair of sunglasses or something, and you're just like, I can't rock those, or like a pair of shoes, like I can, and then you wear them, and you're like, I actually look pretty bitchin' in these.
Yeah. Dang. We'll workshop it. We'll work on it. All right, so that gets us to our fifth and final segment, which is the newest segment that we're excited to begin here. It's Bible Talk, talking Bible, where you're going to just read the Bible and then break it down and then just see what goes and see how it goes.
You see what happens, throwing some shit at the wall, see what sticks.
So we read Genesis chapter 1. So basically, everything just got created real fast. So, Tones, what do you think of chapter 1 of Genesis?
I've read this before. No shockers, no spoilers here. Everyone should know this. I have a couple notes written down, so let's just dive right on in, I guess. Line 6. We see this word for the first time. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters."
That one was in there a bunch after the first time. It's a tough word to read too.
Firmament. It's a tough word to pronounce.
Firmament. I think you're saying it wrong.
Well, how would you say it?
I think it's firmament.
There's two M's. Firmament.
Firmament. No, I have to look that up.
What does that mean? What does it even mean? That's what it was confusing, because it was just like,
read the verse back.
And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the
That doesn't help at all.
And let it divide the waters from the waters." What does that mean?
I must be a divider of some sort.
But he said something, and then in line 8 it goes, "And God called the firmament heaven."
Ooh,
so like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just I didn't get that. I thought maybe you would know what a firmament was.
Let me see. Firmament. It is a noun. The heavens or the sky.
Mm. So he had the heavens and then the water. So it's just like,
so firmament is the heavens.
so you just kind of real basic, just like sky, water, sky, water. Like let's start with that, get it going from there.
How about this? The huge upset when he was like, after he created the whole planet, and then he was going to start doing life. Did you see the first animal that he created?
Created fish, right?
No, the whale.
Oh, the whale.
Whales are first. Who would have thought? That's a huge upset.
Yeah, no, I mean that's usually you want to go with like your best one first, but he left us for last. Another thing I noticed was when he first starts creating like land animals, he just, you know, in 2018 this might be problematic because they say, oh, he created the beasts and he created the cattle. Yes. So basically, if you're not a cow, you're categorized as a beast. Like any other animal is just a beast.
Yep.
Like there's some squirrels out there who, like, you know, they'd be on Twitter and they should be like, hey, I'm not a beast. Okay. I'm a squirrel. I identify as a squirrel.
Basically, he created the earth and just like loaded it up with steaks and fish. and then he created man and was like, have at it.
Yeah. I mean, there's actually one line, line 28, he goes, and God blessed them, talking about us, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. That is a lot of pressure to put on man.
It's a lot.
5 seconds after we've just been created. We don't even know what's going on right now. We just popped into existence. We're like, whoa, what is this?
I gotta take care of naked.
Now you want me to take care of these fucking beasts and these cattle and these whales? How am I supposed to take care of a whale? This thing is huge. What am I supposed to do with this?
I will say, I was cracking up just the way that it's written. Like, I have written down here, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. I just like laughed out loud. There's so much of that.
Like a Monty Python line. Like them reading a fake Bible verse.
He's just sitting back looking at everything he created, and he's just like, yes, this is good.
This is good.
Have at it.
Not great, good.
He said, behold, it is good. But it sets us up for we know are going to fuck it up. So I'm excited because I can't really remember exactly like his reaction, his immediate reaction. I know that's pretty much when he created, like, you know, the unforgiven sin or whatever.
Mortal.
The sin
original.
Yeah, the original sin.
Yeah, original sin.
Like I can't wait to like I don't know how long Adam and Eve like walk around and like look at the place before Eve eats the apple, and like God is just like, what the fuck are you thinking? What did one rule?
One rule. Don't touch the fucking apple, and you touch the apple.
There's a million trees. I said, don't eat that one apple off this one tree, and you ate it. Yeah. 2 minutes into me dropping you off here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he was very happy.
We're going to get into it. I will say I really enjoyed chapter 1. It was just like, let there be light. Let there be rock. Boom. Just creating shit, pointing stuff, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and just picture him just like walking, like strutting down the street, just like pointing, like a giraffe pops up. He
water,
there, and
heavens,
whale,
skies, whales,
firmaments popping up all over the place. You get a firmament. You get a firmament.
I'm really excited that God, when he created man, like he gave us like, you know, reproductive organs that look like hoses. They're very easy to use.
Yeah.
You whip it out. Like if you had to piss real bad on like a golf course, you just go behind a tree. Like women, they kind of got fucked there.
Yeah. No, and it's very you know, self-explanatory. You don't need directions to use it. You're just like, look, this goes in there, and then when I like have to pee, it comes out of here, and that's it. Like it's really all you need to know is like you just aim it.
It's great. Perfect. It's like God's like, yeah, just like, yeah.
It's like if I pointed this way, it shoots that way. If I pointed that way, it shoots this way. You know, it's it.
Basics.
Self-explanatory.
So shout out God on dicks. Much appreciated. All right, that's the end of the show. Tony, you got any post-show thoughts?
No, we'll have try to have another shot of adrenaline out for you for Friday.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We have our shots of adrenaline coming out. Little tests, a little, you know.
So we have one coming out right before this. Hopefully, it was good. Yeah, I guess I don't know. That's it. We'll see how it goes.
All right,
I'm excited though. I think the first one went good.
Awesome, good to hear. All right, well, Bomb Squad, we will talk to you soon. Hopefully, I guess you're working till past 6 the rest of the week. So by the time we talk to you, it's either going to be past football or right before it. And that's a very big deal because my mood is going to be very reflective of how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do on this podcast. So hopefully I'll be upbeat instead of a miserable, crampy woman. But we will see. So Bomb Squad will talk to you soon. Have a good week. See you.